Rich boy said it quick. Niggas wanna check shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick. Niggas wanna check shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Put some D's on that bitch. Just bought a Cadillac. Rich boy said it quick. Niggas wanna check shit tight, no slick. Just bought a Cadillac. Took it to the top, got the damn top drop. Two color flip flop in the red lollipop.
Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 3 of the Call You Tomorrow podcast, and just want to say thank you to everyone for the first 2 successful weeks we had out there. Had a lot of views, a lot of great feedback, comments, and everything like that. And sorry we didn't get an episode to you out last week. The week got to be really busy, and wasn't a lot of time to squeeze a podcast in there last week. But here's episode 3, and I'm joined by one of the guys that helped me kind of start this podcast, kind of a IT guy. I'm with Mason Meeks. So, what up, Mason? You're Mason. A lot of people don't know who you are. So, how about you just give them a little feedback or little details of where you're from, where you grew up, and everything like that.
I grew up in Lake Dallas. I just tell everyone Dallas because no one knows where that is. It's a suburban area outside of Denton, but I lived there my whole life. Went to the same high school. I played football and baseball in high school, but just for my freshman year for football.
You played football?
Yeah.
What position did you play?
I played kick return.
Kick return, yep.
Special teams.
Special teams.
Special ed teams. I was offensive line.
Tackle.
I was tackle.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome.
My goofy ass was a fucking tackle that also played special teams for some reason.
Hey, you're a versatile kid probably back then, a very nimble, agile Mason Meeks as you are now.
That's a stretch.
That's an extreme stretch, but anyway.
No, but that was up until I got concussion numero 3.
So you had 3 concussions. So you banged football for the rest of your high school career, and just played one sport.
I kind of just played football because my dad wanted to. I didn't really like it all that much, especially being online. That's pretty boring to me. I can't really catch, so obviously I'm thrown out of the wide receiver position.
Yeah, if you don't really embrace the offensive line mentality, it's probably one of the worst positions to play. But shout out to everyone that plays offensive line. No free shout outs. Just saying.
No, but I just did baseball, just JV the first year, then varsity the second. As just a pitcher, that was the first year I became like an actual PO.
How was it just playing one sport in high school? Because I played 3 my entire high school career. How was it just being able to focus on one sport? And was there more downtime?
I mean, I was kind of used to it for a while because, at a really young age, I tried soccer, football, basketball, and baseball. And baseball stuck. Football did not. And so, I did not like the running of soccer, and I cannot shoot. So, what did it leave?
But I heard you were like wet from the 3-point line in the game the other day.
I mean, shit, that's what I'll tell you.
Yeah.
But don't ask anyone else.
Oh man, that's funny.
But I played baseball pretty much up until middle school. It was the first time I played a second sport at the same time, and that was when that was Chunky Meeks on the line in the trenches.
Mm-hmm. Hitting the sled.
Hitting the sled, yeah. Driving that bitch up. Not out. And then after freshman year at high school, I didn't play football anymore, so it was just baseball. I was kind of relieved because with football and baseball, it's kind of a lot of time with the amount of time that I put into baseball. So it became like, I guess, back to normal really. But then sophomore year, first year, like actually became like a PO that I always hit, and it was weird. It's really weird. You haven't set the bench like 95% of the time.
Yeah.
And then coming in for an inning and then being done.
I don't think I could have done that in high school.
Not
Anyway.
in high school, no. But then junior and senior year I started, so it became a lot easier. It just became routine.
Yeah. So what made you come to jury?
I don't know. I didn't have any offers early on in the fall. I went to this one place, this like sort of tournament. It was Battle of the Borders, and I played in that. And there was a coach for Team Arkansas. I was on Team Texas. Who asked the coach of Team Texas if I was where I was gonna go, and he said, "Oh, he doesn't really have any offers or looks." So then that coach and the coach of Team Texas are reaching out to people that included Ouachita Baptist, Pitt State, St. Joseph's in Philly, Drury, and after like talking to all the coaches and having offers on the table and seeing like what the like past years coaching, like what kind of records they had, and see who I was going to be playing under, I decided to go here. And it just seemed I don't know. There's something about it being in a small school in a somewhat decent.
Yeah,
sized
somewhat
town.
larger town, and it's just kind of like, we kind of got our own little community over there, and we got 54 guys on the roster, but I feel like all 54 guys are tight, pretty much.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I don't think I dislike a single person on the team.
Yeah, I mean,
Like I really don't.
I feel like there can be a freshman like last year's freshman that quit, and then this year's freshman already knows who they are because they're still tight with everybody, even though they're not playing baseball.
Yeah.
Like it originates from baseball and it becomes tight in less than a year, really. And like they still hang around even if they're not on the team.
Yeah.
Because they're already like actual friends, not just teammates.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. So being from Texas, what do you think about them being in the news lately about like flipping from a red blue state here?
I don't know. I feel like those are inaccurate polls. I don't feel like all the counties, all the out west and West Texas, all that. It's a lot of counties. And I feel like the vast majority of them, if not all of them, are going to be red counties. And so I mean maybe Dallas, Houston, maybe San Antonio. Those cities are going to go blue like usual, but I don't think it'll make Texas a blue state.
I don't know either, man. And that is next Tuesday, or this upcoming Tuesday is election day. So make sure we're out there voting. I don't care who you vote for. Just make sure you go vote, register, do all that stuff. Just be a part of it. I think it's a pretty important thing, wouldn't you?
I say it's pretty important. So
Yeah.
It's hard to think someone's opinion is valid if they didn't even vote.
Dude, I remember my first election that I got to vote in, and I went and voted, and it was this last election before this one in 2016. I didn't go to sleep till the election was over. Man, I was glued to the TV.
In the last election, I couldn't even vote, but I was still glued.
Yeah, I did not sleep. I slept as soon as they declared a winner, and then I was like, you know what, I'm out.
Sometimes when they're polarizing,
Yeah, yeah,
it's division.
yeah.
Everything's so dividing.
Everything's so corrupt.
Everything is corrupt, dude.
Facts. So, all right, Meeks. That brings me into my next topic. Me and you, we're pretty big into conspiracy theories. All right, we talk about this a lot. So let's just,
You want to start crazy?
you start it, man. You hit me with one and explain it, and I can try to do my best to explain one, but hey, no one fact check us on this either, okay? We're
These are
just
conspiracies.
yeah.
I'm not saying I disagree with them. I'm not saying I agree with them. They're out here, and they're worth thinking about.
No,
Don't discredit anything until it's absolutely undeniably proven.
No, honestly, like even if you don't believe in them, which I don't particularly believe in them, and I don't believe in them, it's just cool to see how different outcomes possibly could have happened. It's just a little bit of critical thinking is all it is. I mean that's tough for some people, but if you just want to critical think a little bit, wrap your head around some conspiracies.
Confuse yourself.
Yeah, why not? Challenge that brain, you know?
If you're not wondering if your whole childhood and everything you know is a lie,
Which
are you really living?
which you're gonna question it, more than likely.
I mean, it's correct to like question some aspects of religion, correct? Like it's all interpreted, so this stuff can be interpreted
True.
differently.
True. Alright, hit me with a conspiracy theory.
Hollow Earth. Hollow Earth theory. We were talking about this today.
Yo, this theory is like really cool, you know?
Weird.
It's weird. I don't particularly believe in this theory, and don't particularly don't believe in it. But if y'all if y'all don't know about this theory, the Hollow Earth theory, check it out. You know, it's just kind of cool. But basically, what was it? They believe that there's two entrances to the middle of the Earth
Yes.
in the North and South Pole.
Yes.
And the North Pole is particularly bigger.
Yeah, they say, the conspiracy theorists on this, they say that there's a very large hole at the North Pole, that the poles aren't actually poles, but actually like
Entrances. Yeah, to the
Yes.
middle of the Earth.
And no one really goes to Antarctica. They definitely don't go to the North Pole, because that'd be the coldest part of the whole planet.
Yo, I'm trying to go North Pole.
Oh, freeze your dick off. That's what you're trying to do.
No, I'm trying to see Santa.
In the L's?
Bet, bro.
You trying to see the L's? I know you're trying to see the L's.
Yeah, I just want to see a day of Santa's workshop. Anyway.
So there's a basis that like some evidence or quote unquote evidence that like supports this. There's this pilot. I'm trying to think of his first name, but it's Captain Bird in 1946.
Yeah, it was 1946.
1947. I don't know.
One of the two.
He had a flight going over the North Pole, and he came back and reported that there was like a hole, basically, like an entrance somewhere.
Yeah, and like an area that should just be completely covered in ice and snow. Yeah. Was like green and luscious and
grass that shouldn't be there.
Yeah,
it should be just
should not be there. But they told him to shut up, didn't they?
Yeah, that's the day that they told him. He came back and he had a bunch of like war medals and all like not prizes, but like
he was a seasoned vet.
Yeah, he was a big military guy.
He'd been in the mud.
He's decorated. And
yeah.
He came back from the expedition. They told him what he reported, and they're like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you stop talking.
Well, there's reportedly a small entrance at the South Pole. And it's hard to think about, like conceptualize, but I saw on this some of these articles or videos, there's a diagram, and it's hollow, and it's like a what's it called when it's something that it's split in half? A cross sectional diagram, and so you see like the very middle of the crust that is hollow in the inside. It's not like a solid sphere.
There's no core.
There's a center of gravity within, and then this hollow Earth, the inside of the Earth is like inverse gravity. So the center of gravity kind of pushes on both sides against the crust, and then there's like I think it like said like internal sun or something, or central sun or something in the middle, which is crazy to think about, that they honestly think that there's a sun in the center of our planet.
But that's what they say could explain for why the inside of the Earth, the temperatures are so high.
Yes, that's the thought process
behind it all.
Because then I feel like they say it's a sun on the inside, because otherwise there'd be no crops. There'd be no light.
True.
Because I don't think a central orb of, like, let's say, like lava would produce enough light to grow stuff.
Journey to the Center of the Earth. The movie. Just basically exactly like that.
I think that movie's a documentary.
Oh, dude, I don't know. If that's a documentary, man. Could you imagine?
Dude,
could you just
slid right under our nose. No one realizes it.
Yeah, there's a lot of shit that slides under our noses, and no one bats an eye.
No one thinks about it.
No, they think it's funny, and they just and then at a later date, oh, wait a minute.
That's crazy.
That's wild.
Like the thing about Hitler not being dead.
Oh, yeah.
Or, I mean, he's probably dead now, but that
Due to old age.
He didn't kill himself. He didn't commit suicide, and he fled to Argentina.
Yeah, man, it's just hard to believe that someone of that like stature would just take the easy route. I feel
think so.
I know a guy that thinks like one race is superior. I feel like he would he would try to do everything in his power to stay alive for as long as he can. Because he probably thought about himself as the greatest creation on earth, which he was a very sick, twisted, disgusting human being.
What's weird is he is the opposite, like appearance-wise, he is the opposite of what he was trying to
accomplish.
He was the opposite. He was not brown, blonde hair, blue eyes.
No, he wasn't.
He was an ugly motherfucker is what he was.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doing with that mustache, man, but...
Oh, that's dirty. Bring it back.
Yeah. No. No one bring it back. No one bring the Hitler mustache back. Please. Shave that shit off. But no, Hitler, we don't know. We don't know if he killed himself or not. We really don't.
What's your theory on Tupac?
Yo, Tupac's still alive.
What's your evidence?
Was there a body found? Was there a body found?
I don't know.
If I do not believe there was a body found, there might have been. I don't know. If there was, I haven't seen anything of it. There probably has been, but no, I do not believe Tupac's dead. That's been a conspiracy theory for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, what about cops that were on the scene?
Allegedly cops on the scene. I mean, I could see it being something like staged, man. Guy shoots him in the leg. He's going to live. Cop reports him dead, slip him in the cop car, take him to his private jet, and boom, he gone.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Dude,
If you're Tupac and you get to go wherever you want to flee the country, where do you go?
I don't know, man. Oh, wow. You're putting me on spot here.
I know, I want to know.
Probably Brazil.
You want to go to Brazil?
Brazil.
What part?
I don't care. Brazil.
Anywhere?
Yep.
Are you picking rainforest area?
No.
You don't want to live on the Amazon? You don't want to swim with piranhas?
I do not want to swim with piranhas. There's some big. I'm not a big snake guy. I can look at a snake. I don't want to touch a snake.
I'm going to Jamaica.
You're going to Jamaica. Mm-hmm. Jamaican man.
Oh yeah.
I've never been.
I've been one time when I was younger. But it was a different perspective because obviously it was like an American. I'm pretty sure it was an American-owned resort that like created their own little sector of the island.
Yeah.
Versus like out there in the actual like Jamaica, like the real society.
Yeah, just America imposing its will on a lower developed country and profiting out of it. Absolutely. Yeah, and we do that a lot, if you haven't noticed.
I guess it's just because we can.
So, do you think COVID is a conspiracy?
It definitely is. Yeah. I mean, there's the lab in Wuhan, where that came from.
Oh, hey. So, if you have not seen the YouTube clip of the Wuhan meat market, go check it out on YouTube. Just type in Wuhan meat market, and I'm gonna say about 65% of you are gonna throw up.
Is that the one where they like eat the monkey brains while they're still alive?
No, man. Like, it's just like someone that has a GoPro and it's just walking through this market, and there's like dogs, cats, bats, rats, where you go and buy the meats.
Oh, so you're talking about like sanitary?
Yeah, dude. There's like dogs in cages that are like had just been killed, waiting to be like skinned and fried and.
Have you seen those videos of like the?
It's insane, dude. It's so gross.
Have you seen the videos of people who they have like a monkey. It's really fucked up, but it's like a monkey in a cage, but there's like an opening on the top, and I guess they like numb the monkey or something, but they like literally like break its skull while it's still alive, and will eat the brain while it's still.
Dude, please stop. You're gonna make me throw up.
Gross, dude. I'm not gonna show you the video because you will throw up. It's gross.
That's absolutely that is sickening. That is sickening.
What about the Wayfair scandal?
The what?
The Wayfair Grace. It was Wayfair, right? With the child sex trafficking? Yeah.
Wait,
Did you not know about that?
I did not know about.
Dude, let me explain this. So, it was during the summer. Wayfair, this company you can buy like furniture and shit like that. They were selling these furniture pieces that were like $17,000 or something like that for like a pillow, and then right next to it is the same exact pillow for like $30. But the names of the title of the product that was like 17 grand. It had like a name, but it was like disguised as like a furniture brand kind of thing that you'd see on Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you type in those names, and every one of them was the name of like a missing kid. And so what was happening was people were ordering quote unquote furniture and getting kids.
Kids in return?
Yes, that's.
You got me fucked up,
I'm
man.
dead serious. Like, did you?
Oh my
I
God.
don't know how much you were on TikTok over the summer, but there's all these TikToks that were like this dark humor stuff talking about. It's like, oh, I just got my new dresser in the mail today, and they open it and there's like someone's baby just.
Dude, that's not funny. I did not know about this.
Yeah,
That's
no,
fucking
no.
insane, man.
They wouldn't actually send the furniture.
No, they'd send
Send a kid. Yeah.
send a kid. That's so fucked up.
Yeah, everyone missing kids. There's missing kids like all over the country that were showing up on Wayfair, and then Wayfair didn't even realize it. And so the scandal came out, and people were realizing it, and Wayfair like shut their site off and like cleared it out for like an entire day or like a couple days, and they pulled it back up and brought it back, and they were like, we didn't know, doing the whole deny shit, which it's really bad on them. But yeah, dude, there was a lot of scandal stuff over the summer about child sex trafficking. I'm surprised you didn't see it. There's a lot of stuff.
Dude, there's so much shit as like Americans that go under our nose that we have no idea about. I'll be honest, there's probably a cure for cancer.
Definitely.
And they haven't released it yet, but it's a multi-billion-dollar industry,
If not trillion. No.
if not trillions.
Big Pharma is got to be like a trillion.
It just-
a trillion. I'm probably wrong.
I mean,
That's a
and
lot.
it sucks.
That's a lot of billions.
Like, I wish if they did have a cure for cancer, I wish they would release it.
Yeah.
Because cancer is absolutely horrendous. But I think that there already is a cure, and they won't release it because it's a multi-billion or trillion-dollar industry, and you're losing so many jobs if you find a cure for cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so many people are out of work. I mean,
Pharmaceutical business is crazy, dude. I mean, one of my best friends from home, he was from the border. I think it was like I can't remember. It's like border, and some of his like family members that still live there they'll go across the border into Mexico and buy medicine like blood pressure medicine or like whatever medicine you need, and it'll be like a fraction of the cost, like without any insurance. It's a fraction of the cost in Mexico, and I mean, this is what this friend told me. I mean, he often lies, or not lies, but exaggerates and makes some stuff up to have a conversation point. But at one point, I'm pretty sure he was serious, but a relative or someone he knew of that like personally went across the border, he had cancer, took some kind of treatment or medicine or something, and within like the next like 2 months, he was like out, like he was gone completely. And they don't.
he was cured.
cured.
Oh wow.
And so it was the medicine that he got in Mexico, and right in there they don't have I'm pretty sure they don't have like all the same patent stuff that we have on pharmaceuticals, and that's why like you can get ibuprofen from like 5 different brands, but this new vaccine that's gonna come out, you can only get it from one supplier because the patent hasn't gone out yet.
I don't know. I don't know if I can get behind that one. That's crazy.
Behind which one?
What you just said.
You can only that's the same thing with insulin. Insulin's insanely high.
Insulin is insanely
There's people
high.
that die, like thousands of people that die every year because they can't afford insulin.
Yeah, that's not okay.
It's crazy. It's fucked. It's so fucked up that people are dying because people want to make like stupid profits versus it's a capitalist society, so I mean they can do what they want to do within the rules. But I mean the fact that I mean icy hot's a bad comparison, but there's some like big like less important things than insulin that you can go to CVS and grab without a prescription.
Yeah.
Than something that could end up being life and death.
Yeah.
If we want to sit here and make money.
Yeah. It's all about the dollar.
Yeah, but for the people who live on the border, they go down like 50 miles and that's like their lunch money for the day.
Yeah, but it is all about the dollar. What about the flight that went missing?
Flight 370, the Malaysia Airlines?
Yeah. Dude, we talked a lot about that today. That was...
What was the name of it? Was it David? No.
No, it was Diego...
Sorry, I'll shut up.
No, is it Diego Castillo?
Sounds familiar, but it's definitely Diego something. But it's an island west of Australia, and it was on the flight path that Malaysia flight was taking.
It was it was either 1,000 to 2,000 miles away from the original path, I think.
No, away from Malaysia.
Oh, away from Malaysia. Oh.
Yeah. So it was.
Jeez, sorry, I couldn't get the words out of my mouth.
But they were what the issue was that there's this military island. It's owned by the British but run by the U.S.
Yeah, we have their Navy and Air Force.
Yeah, it's a big military base, super secure clearance and stuff like that. I mean, they used it for like refueling for like Iraq and stuff like that.
Yeah, they definitely sent bomber planes out of there or jets.
They see that big airliner.
Yeah.
And they're gonna wonder why the fuck are you flying towards this military base, and then either just shoot them out like immediately without like trying to contact them or anything, or they somehow landed, or I don't know, man. But they never found the debris.
Yeah, for them to not find the debris of anything that happened, that just makes me think about this situation. They came flying in on the airbase.
Yep.
They had no comms. So, of course, the base is going to be trying to contact them. And I think the base made a rational decision. Probably shot the plane out of the air. And they gathered the pieces and they disposed of them. And didn't tell a soul.
Either that or they made sure people didn't search the correct area.
True.
It could have been in a trench. They could have dropped the debris into a trench somehow, if it was near a trench.
It's just crazy to think about the possible outcomes that happen. Like, what?
It's cover up.
Yeah,
There's no way. There's no. I mean, they like you're saying rationally, they could have thought that was post 9/11.
Yeah.
Like 2011, something like that.
That flight?
Yeah.
That was earlier in 2000 or more recent
I don't think
than
so.
2011.
I think it was that long ago. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Does anyone in the audience know?
When was the Flight 370 Malaysia?
We have a bunch of uneducated people listening to the
Zach's on
podcast.
IT and he's slacking.
Yeah, Zach's on IT today. He's slacking, you
You're
know.
playing Among Us and kind of help us run shit. You got the headphones, boss? Don't play the good game.
You are playing Among Us, though, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
You got a laptop.
Yeah, Zach.
Anyways, but no, I'm pretty sure it was like 2011.
I can't remember. I just know the situation. 14.
14.
Told you.
That was close. You were right though.
Yeah. Always. Always.
Anyways, post 9/11, they see this plane coming in. They're like, oh, this could be that. And then, like you're saying, comms is broke. They think they're trying to like crash a military base, start a war. So they shoot that motherfucker.
Yeah. Adios.
They see ya. Because it's a commercial airliner, so they didn't think that it was like a bomber. But if it's a 9/11-esque situation where they're trying to fly that shit straight into something, that's still a threat. But But
I don't know.
no,
I would love to know what actually happened.
Yeah, it's interesting. They never found the black box.
No, they didn't find shit. It just vanished. Bro, I did see a thing, man, that they think that there was like a portal, an electrical portal. So like, it's on a Netflix series. It's a Netflix series. It's like something about aliens or some shit like that. I can't remember. I just know it's about aliens.
The word aliens?
Yeah, it includes the word aliens. But anyway, there's like these electrical hotspots all over the world. And they think that they open like portals to be able to travel faster through outer space. And
Wormholes?
kind of. Yeah, and they think that that's how they think that aliens came, and
Rather than having super fast spaceships, did you see the
they think that particular plane got caught in a wormhole and vanished in space.
You probably also didn't see this over the summer. If you didn't hear about the Wayfair thing, you probably didn't hear that like the Pentagon declassified a bunch of UFO videos.
I saw
That's
all
legit.
those. I saw all those.
And no one said a word. That's what you're talking about under your nose. No one said said a word.
Twitter.
Everyone's tweaking about COVID.
Twitter was the only thing that kept me involved with that, or kept me up with that.
I just stopped looking at Twitter, dude. I just look at certain accounts on like Instagram because I just keep my Instagram to, like people I personally know for the most part, and then some interesting stuff
Yeah.
that'll like give me stuff that I actually want to see rather than all the stuff that people post about COVID on Twitter.
Something that sparks your interest on the
Yes.
interwebs.
Interwebs.
Yeah, in the interwebs.
No, I saw it there. Fuck. Oh. God damn it! I just lost. What were we?
Oh, God damn it, Beavers did. Come on now.
Oh, the UFOs.
Yeah.
There's no one said shit about it because COVID was going on.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Oh no, there's a lot of crazy shit out there, you know.
What about the people who are considered like a threat to a political figure that just go missing?
Yeah, it's all weird, man. Honest to God, I don't know. I would just, I would like to know, but then there's also probably some things that I really don't want to know the answer to.
How do you feel about the Epstein thing? About how the security cameras are off and he quote unquote killed himself?
Dude, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not really educated on that particular conspiracy.
Do you want me to explain?
No, I understand. I understand the gist of it.
No, there's like more. There's more that came out this summer.
There's more that came out this summer.
Yeah. Like,
You want to hit on it?
What do you know?
I just know like the overall, like he didn't kill himself, like the overall main theme of.
Did you know like why he was in jail?
No.
So he was in jail for I'm pretty sure it was like child porn or something like that.
Really?
I need to look it up. I don't want to say what he did wrong, but he went to jail and he has this island.
I heard about it. That's where Tupac is on his island.
On Epstein's island.
Yeah, Tupac's on Epstein.
Epstein's island is one of those like ports for child sex trafficking. And then you saw like all the people. Did you see the list of people like celebrities and stuff on his Epstein's flight logs that were like hanging around him and all that stuff?
Yeah.
All the important people, including like Will Smith, fucking Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks.
Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks is on that list.
So there's a shit ton of important people on there.
All the like pretty much all the people that are considered like Hollywood elite. Ellen, all those people.
No free shout outs, people.
That's not even really a shout out. That's like a shout down.
Yeah, shout down,
Shout down to Ellen.
Poor lady.
Fuck Ellen.
Poor lady.
It's fuck Ellen all 2020.
Oh gosh. 2020 can go suck a mean you know what. But anyway, like I was saying there, we have a teammate, Nico Calabro, thinks that
Get into it.
he thinks that birds are robots.
Max Browdy as well.
Max Brady believes
Max
this.
Brady is also a robot. Like, just in case you didn't know. Shout
But
out
no,
Max Brady.
Nico really believes that. So you know what, Nick? I can't get behind that one. But all right, Meeks, that comes to our final question, man. So every week we put the guy on the spot. So you get one phone call. And you'd have a conversation with him for about 30 to 45 minutes. Who do you call and why?
Shit. I was thinking Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson?
I feel like that'd be a really funny conversation.
Yo, Mike Tyson would be.
Do I get to pick how long the conversation is? Because I don't want him to talk to me for about 5 seconds and hang up.
No, it's a 30 to 45 minute conversation.
What did motherfucker want? What'd you call a foe?
Yo, Mike Tyson, he's fighting.
Dude, he's fighting again.
Yes, dude, he's 50 some years old and he's
You
going.
saw that tiger? You know.
I don't know, but he's gonna beat the shit out of. I don't even know who he's
I don't
fighting,
remember who it is.
but he's
that
gonna
dude is so
beat the
insane.
shit out of him.
The videos are insane.
He's gonna beat
You
shit
know
out of
how
him.
fast he still is?
Yeah, man, I would not. I had a roommate one time, Nate Blakeney. Shout out Nate Blakeney. That said that he could beat Mike Tyson right now in a boxing match.
Yeah.
Cap.
Yeah.
All cap, my dog. All cap. Well, Meeks, thank you for coming on the show. Like I said, thank you for tuning in weeks 1 and 2. Sorry we didn't get an episode out last week. But here's episode 3. Hope you guys like it. Remember, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. You know, get us out there, share our name, send us ideas, topics. Kind of took a different route tonight, but thank y'all for tuning in, and happy Friday. Until next time, call you tomorrow.
Follow your dreams. Yeah. Wanna get a mansion, a jacuzzi, a theater to watch my movies, couple whips and lots of fancy things. The kids they call the Goonies. I see the future, crystal ball, mirror hanging on the wall.